3 days in Ubud, Bali. Is that really enough to see the best of it? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to spend 72 unforgettable hours in Bali's cultural heart. We're talking about walking through stunning rice terraces, visiting ancient stunning temples, witnessing traditional ceremonies, and eating some incredible local food along the way. I've planned the perfect 3-day itinerary so you can see the highlights, discover a few hidden gems, and avoid wasting time figuring things out on your own. Whether it is your first time visit or you're returning to soak up more of the magic, this is the guide you'll want to follow. Let's dive in and start exploring.
Hello travelers, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Ubud, a place known for its green jungle landscape, vibrant culture, and serene environment. We're here with a group of friends for a birthday celebration, and we cannot wait to get this party started. Before we jump in, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more adventures. I'm ready to start, so let's explore the magic of Ubud.
Choosing where to stay in Ubud wasn't easy. There are so many incredible options. But since we're celebrating a birthday with friends, we wanted somewhere that felt truly special, intimate, authentic, and full of charm. And the moment I came across Duadari, every other option instantly faded away. Duadari is a serene and intimate retreat that perfectly captures the essence of Bali's natural beauty and soulful atmosphere. Originally the private holiday residence of renowned Indonesian architect and interior designer Hendra Hadiprana, the property has since been transformed into an exclusive boutique hideaway with just 4 private villas. The stay included breakfast, afternoon tea, and dedicated butler service, creating a level of comfort that feels both luxurious and personal. Surrounded by lush greenery and rice fields, Duadari blends traditional Balinese architecture with understated elegance, offering a peaceful setting that feels authentic and deeply connected to its surroundings. Our villa features a spacious bedroom, beautiful wooden details, and large windows that open up to the lush tropical greenery outside. The space was thoughtfully designed with curated art pieces and traditional Balinese touches, creating a refined yet cozy atmosphere. Every corner felt calm and inviting, making it the perfect place to unwind after a day of exploring. The spacious bathroom was just as impressive, featuring a generous layout with a private luxurious outdoor shower, a relaxing lounge area, and a well-designed sink. Thoughtful details that made sharing the space both easy and comfortable. With its private family room and open living areas, it was the perfect place to relax, celebrate, and fully immerse ourselves in the peaceful surroundings of Ubud.
Our villa is simply perfect. From the beautifully designed rooms and thoughtful amenities to the stunning views and little details all around, it makes you feel like you're really immersed in a truly authentic Bali experience.
As it was our first day at Duadari, we took things slow and made the most of the villa's beautiful facilities, easing gently into the peaceful rhythm of Ubud. We spent time enjoying the stunning pool, cooling off under the tropical sun and relaxing in the serene atmosphere. Surrounded by lush greenery and the calming sounds of nature, it was the perfect place to unwind after the journey and truly settle into island life. Later in the afternoon, we made our way to the complimentary tea, a lovely daily ritual that quickly became one of our favorite moments. They served a selection of freshly baked savory pastry rolls alongside traditional Balinese sweets, all beautifully presented and full of flavor. Sitting there among some of my best friends and savoring each bite in such a tranquil setting, it felt like the perfect introduction to the warmth, charm, and slow pace of life in Ubud.
For dinner, we're headed to Kaukau to enjoy traditional Balinese food in a very serene and beautiful environment. The perfect way to end our first night in Ubud.
Our dinner at Kaukau was definitely one of the standout meals of the trip. The atmosphere was warm and inviting, with a stylish yet relaxed vibe that made it perfect for a laid-back evening. We started with a selection of appetizers to share, including flavorful chicken satay, a fresh and perfectly balanced pan-seared tuna salad, and crispy, crunchy spring rolls that were impossible to resist. For the mains, the experience only got better. The braised pork belly was rich and tender, practically melting in your mouth, while the bebek goreng crispy fried duck was full of deep traditional flavors. And the chicken curry brought everything together with its comforting aromatic spices and creamy texture. To finish, we share a few desserts, with the standout being the pisang goreng, battered deep-fried banana with coconut, crispy on the outside, soft and caramelized on the inside, and served warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream that made it the perfect indulgent ending.
And that wraps up our first date in Ubud, filled with serene relaxation, amazing food, and unforgettable moments with friends. We'll see you tomorrow for a day full of adventures. Good morning, travelers. Today is a beautiful day here in Ubud, and we're gonna head up to have breakfast at the hotel to fuel up for a day full of adventures in the heart of Ubud.
Breakfast at Duadari is the perfect way to start a day. I went for the nasi goreng, warm, fragrant, and full of flavor with just the right balance of spices. We also tried the pandan flavored sweet crabs filled with coconut and just the right touch of sweetness. Paired with a peaceful morning atmosphere, it made for a slow, relaxed start to the day in Ubud.
Our first stop of the day is the monkey forest located in the heart of Ubud. So let's explore it.
Ubud's Monkey Forest, officially called the Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary, is not just a tourist spot. It is a spiritual and cultural site, home to over 700 long-tailed macaques and several ancient temples tucked among lush tropical greenery. Tickets to enter the forest are very affordable, around 80,000 Indonesian rupees per adult, and is open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The entrance fee helps maintain the sanctuary and the temples, ensuring the monkeys are well cared for and the grounds remain beautiful. As you walk through the forest, you will notice the moss covered statues, intricately carved stone gates, and towering trees that create a serene, almost mystical atmosphere. The monkeys here are clever, curious, and often very bold, so keep an eye on your belongings as they love shiny objects. A few fun facts about the forest. It is not just a sanctuary for monkeys, it is also an important conservation area. The macaques here are part of a protected population, and the forest itself covers about 12 hectares. You will find 3 main temples within the grounds, some dating back over 700 years, each still actively used by locals for ceremonies. As you wander the path, you might notice monkeys leaping gracefully between trees, posing for photos, or interacting with each other in surprisingly human-like ways. It is an incredible mix of nature, culture, and adventure, perfect for taking your time, exploring hidden corners, and soaking in the sounds of the forest. Visiting the monkey forest isn't just about seeing monkeys. It is about experiencing a unique part of Balinese heritage and enjoying the lush natural surroundings. Remember to respect the animals and the temples, and you're in for an unforgettable experience.
We're headed now to the Ubud Palace and the nearby Water Palace, two of the most impressive sites here in Ubud.
The Ubud Palace has been the official residence of the Ubud royal family for generations and remains a symbol of Bali's rich cultural and artistic heritage. As you walk through the ornate gates, you will immediately notice the intricate carvings, traditional Balinese architecture, and the beautifully maintained courtyards. The palace isn't just a building, it is a living cultural center with murals, statues, and wooden details that tell the story of Ubud's history and the royal family who still lives here. Walking through the halls and gardens, it is easy to feel the balance between grandeur and intimacy. Every corner reflects the artistic and spiritual life of Ubud, from carved stone shrines to peaceful ponds and ornamental gardens. Tickets to enter the palace are very affordable, and is open during the day, making it easy to combine a visit with other nearby attractions. While exploring, take a moment to notice the small details, the hand-carved doors, the intricate reliefs, and the traditional Balinese motifs that have been carefully preserved over the years. Visiting Ubud Palace isn't just about seeing a historic site. It's about stepping into the soul of Ubud, appreciating its arts, architecture, and the living traditions that continue to thrive here today. Just a few steps away from Ubud Palace is one of Ubud's most serene and picturesque temples, Taman Saraswati. This beautiful water temple is dedicated to Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of knowledge, art, and wisdom, making it a peaceful heaven right in the heart of town. Entrance is free, making it easily accessible to visitors who want to experience Bali's spiritual side without straying far from central Ubud. As you approach, you'll immediately notice the elegant water features that frame the temple, along with the intricate stone carvings and traditional Balinese architecture. The symmetry of the walkways, the detailed statues, and the ornate gates create a setting that feels both calm and timeless. Walking through the temple grounds, you can really appreciate the craftsmanship and attention to detail that define Balinese design.
For lunch, we came to Taman Dedari, one of the most beautiful restaurants in Ubud. Let's check it out.
Taman Dedari, known for its striking statues and scenic setting, is one of those spots where art, nature, and storytelling come together beautifully. As we walked through the grounds, the first thing that stood out was the incredible scale of the statues. Towering above the landscape, they represent celestial figures from Balinese mythology, each one intricately detailed and set against lush greenery and a peaceful river valley. After exploring, we sat down for lunch at the restaurant overlooking the view. The open, airy space made it the perfect spot to relax, take in the surroundings, and enjoy a slow, laid-back meal. Taman Dedari is more than just a restaurant or viewpoint. It is an experience that blends culture, scenery, and atmosphere in a really unique way, making it a memorable stop while exploring Ubud. After a full day of exploring, we're heading back to the hotel to relax and recharge for a bit. It is the perfect time to freshen up, unwind, and take a break before getting ready to head out again for dinner.
We're heading now into town for dinner. I don't have reservations yet, but we're gonna pick a place near to Tukis, an ice cream shop that specializes in coconut ice cream that I've been dying to try.
After passing by a few places, we decided to stop at Jedan Sisi, and it turned out to be such a great find. Located right in one of Ubud's main streets, it has a cozy and intimate atmosphere that feels like a little escape from the business outside. The food is a modern take on Indonesian cuisine, beautifully presented and full of flavor. We ordered just a couple of dishes to share, and everything felt fresh, balanced, and thoughtfully made. It is the perfect spot for a laid-back but special dinner in Ubud. And for dessert, we ended at Tukis to try their creamy and refreshing coconut ice cream, topped with both roasted and fresh coconut meat, the perfect sweet treat to cool off in Ubud. As we left the coconut shop, we unexpectedly came across a beautiful religious procession moving through the streets of Ubud. Locals dressed in traditional Balinese attire walked together in a calm, almost rhythmic flow, carrying intricate offerings and ceremonial decorations. It was one of those unplanned moments that make the experience feel so authentic.
Today we got the first real taste of what Ubud is all about, and we loved it. I cannot wait to see what's in store for tomorrow. Good night for now.
Waking up in Ubud is something special, the kind of morning that instantly puts you in a good mood. The light slowly fills the room, everything feels calm, and you can already tell it's going to be a beautiful day. We took our time getting ready and then headed down for breakfast at the hotel. It is one of those simple moments that you really appreciate. Good coffee, fresh fruit, and just sitting there enjoying the peaceful start to the day. Honestly, there is no rush here. Mornings in Ubud are all about slowing down, taking it all in, and easing into whatever the day has planned.
We are at the beginning of a trail known as the Campuhan Ridge Walk, one of the most iconic and scenic trails here in Ubud.
A visit to the Campuhan Ridge Walk, also known as Bukit Campuhan, is one of the most peaceful experiences anyone can have in Ubud. It is one of those places that feels incredibly simple, yet somehow unforgettable. We started early in the morning, just as the sun was still gentle and the air was still cool. As soon as you step into the path, the atmosphere shifts. The noise of Ubud fades away, replaced by open sky, rolling green hills, and the sound of nature all around you. As soon as you step onto the path, the atmosphere shifts. The trail itself is easy to follow, gently winding through the landscape, making it perfect for a slow, relaxed walk. Right at the end of the path, we decided to make a stop at Amora Villas, which turned out to be such a good idea. It felt like a hidden oasis along the trail. We took a break there, enjoyed some fresh fruits and refreshing drinks, and honestly, it was exactly what we needed. After walking under the valley sun, jumping into the pool was the perfect way to cool off. It added a whole different layer to the experience. After that, we walked back to the main entrance of Campuhan Ridge feeling completely recharged. It never felt crowded or rushed, just calm and open.
We just finished the Campuhan Ridge Walk, and now we're gonna explore the town and do some shopping in Ubud.
Shopping in Ubud is an experience in itself, especially if you're looking for pieces that feel unique and locally made. As we explored the town, we came across some really special spots that are definitely worth a visit. One of them was Lucy Batik, a beautiful boutique known for its handcrafted batik pieces. Everything there felt carefully made, with intricate patterns and high quality fabrics, perfect if you're looking for something authentic to take home. We also stopped by Pithecanthropus near Monkey Forest, which has a slightly more contemporary feel while still staying true to Indonesian craftsmanship. The designs are stylish and wearable, with a mix of clothing and accessories that blend tradition with a modern touch. What I loved most about shopping in Ubud is that it doesn't feel rushed or commercial. It is more about discovering pieces with a story behind them. If you enjoy slow, thoughtful shopping, this is definitely the place to do it.
We're gonna make a quick stop here at Bumi Bali to grab something to eat, and we'll continue our journey.
Our quick lunch at Bumi Bali ended up being one of the most authentic meals we had in Ubud. The setting feels traditional and welcoming, with a relaxed local atmosphere that gives you a real sense of Balinese culture. We ordered the Royal Balinese King platter, which was perfect for trying a bit of everything. A variety of rich, flavorful dishes, all beautifully presented and full of spices. We also added some chicken skewers, which were tender, perfectly grilled, and packed with that classic smoky, savory taste. It was one of those meals where every bite feels like a true introduction to the local cuisine. After such a satisfying meal, we headed back to the hotel to relax for a bit and get ready for our birthday dinner. As the evening began, we arrived at Tanagacha, the beautiful sister property of Duadari, where we're staying to enjoy a drink before the evening's performance. From the moment we stepped in, the atmosphere felt serene and refined, with expansive gardens, traditional Balinese architecture, and views that immediately set the tone for a special night ahead. Our table was already beautifully arranged for the celebration, and we began the evening with incredible cocktails, soaking in the peaceful surroundings as the sun slowly set. It was the perfect way to ease into the evening before heading to the Kecak dance, relaxed, elegant, and effortlessly in tune with the spirit of Ubud. We made our way to the amphitheater Artanagaja for the Kecak dance performance, and it was honestly one of the most memorable experiences of our time in Ubud. The setting alone was incredible. Surrounded by open space and nature, with the sky slowly turning darker, everything felt calm yet full of anticipation. Then the performance began, and instantly the atmosphere shifted. A circle of performers started chanting in rhythm the iconic chak chak chak, creating a powerful, almost hypnotic sound that echoed through the space. What makes the Kecak dance so unique is that there is no musical instruments, just the voices of the performers building layers of sound and energy. As the story unfolded, inspired by the Ramayana, the costumes, expressions, and movement brought everything to life in such a captivating way. There was something really special about experiencing it in this setting. It felt more intimate, more immersive, like you were truly part of the moment rather than just watching a show. By the end, as the final chants faded into the night, it left us with a feeling you don't always get, where you know you've just witnessed something deeply cultural, powerful, and unforgettable. I truly enjoyed the performance, and now we're gonna head to the Campuhan restaurant, the main restaurant in the hotel. To wrap up the night, we continue with a truly special birthday dinner surrounded by amazing friends. It was one of those evenings where everything just felt right. Great food, endless laughter, and that kind of energy you wish you could bottle up and keep. After a few unforgettable days exploring Ubud, it was the perfect way to slow down, reflect, and celebrate not just the birthday but the entire experience together. Moments like this are what make a trip truly meaningful, sharing them with people who make it all even more special.
Our trip to Bali has come to an end, and it has been nothing short of unforgettable. We live with amazing memories and a little of Bali's magic in our hearts. If you like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more adventures. I'll see you in the next journey.
If you have some extra time in Ubud, make sure to check out my full video on the ultimate day trip experience. We explore stunning water temples, walk through beautiful rice terraces, visit local coffee plantations, and try some incredible food along the way. It is the perfect guide to help you see some of the best highlights Ubud has to offer in just one day.